Hello, beloved souls. Welcome to a commentary channel. My name is Jem, and I am pushing the fact that I have authored and published over 25 different types of books available from Amazon. Now, I'm going to give you a trigger warning. This video is horrendous, but the reason I'm making it or doing it is to educate. We can't just keep burying our head in the sand and pretending this sort of stuff doesn't go on. So it's folklore, monsters, and organ trafficking, unmasking the hidden trade. Have you ever wondered why certain myths, vampires, shapeshifters, face peelers persist in remote communities? What if they're more than folklore? What if they're cover stories for horrifying crimes? Part 1. Real organ trafficking. According to a recent Newsweek report, an illicit global marketplace exists via the dark web and social media where organs are trafficked through coercion and exploitation. The UNODC estimates there were around 700 victims of organ removal between 2008 to 2022, though the actual numbers may be much higher. In Myanmar, dire poverty and conflict have driven villagers to sell kidneys. Brokers use social media and deceptive tactics to lure victims, while corrupt officials facilitate cross-border operations. Even in the UK, landmark convictions took place in 2023. A Nigerian politician, his wife, and a doctor were jailed for orchestrating an organ trafficking scheme under modern slavery laws. And that comes from the Beta Network and City St George University of London. And back in Kosovo, the 2008 Medicus Clinic case exposed a network performing illegal kidney transplants on vulnerable individuals. It led to the first convictions of medical professionals globally for organ trafficking, and that information comes from Wikipedia. And in China, forced organ harvesting from prisoners, especially Falun Gong practitioners, and I can't even pronounce this, so I'm going to spell it Uyghurs, have strongly alleged by investigators with estimates of tens of thousands killed for their organs annually. Again, the source is Wikipedia. So part 2, myths, monsters, and possible cover stories. Now, consider how such trafficking might hide behind folklore. In the Philippines, the aswang, and I can't pronounce this, so I'll spell it, MANANGGAL. So there's two types of monsters, and they are fearsome vampire-like shapeshifters that prey especially on pregnant women. And these tales are deeply embedded in regional law. And the source is Wikipedia, the Chronicles of Finge.com, and Connect Paranormal blog. And during the 1950s, the Hukah Bablab Rebellion, and I'll respell it, HUKBALHAP Rebellion, the CIA reportedly weaponized this folklore, disseminating tales of aswangs to instill fear among insurgents, weakening resistance without direct violence. And the source is Spotter Up. In the Peruvian Amazon, locals have reported attacks from terrifying beings called face peelers, Los Pelicas, Pelacas. Some attributed these to aliens or cryptids, but Peru prosecutors blamed illegal gold mining gangs who use these myths and technology like jetpacks to scare locals away from mining sites. And this comes from www.ntv.com, Sprecher.com, and Apple Podcasts. But at the same time, the CIA and the Defense Force were carrying out exercises in the Amazon jungle, and it is believed that the illegal gold mining gang was just a cover-up, because gold mining gangs, they don't have jetpacks. They don't need jetpacks. So it was believed that the CIA, with advanced alien reverse engineered technology, use this as the face peelers. So part 3, a shocking hypothesis. This brings us to a disturbing question. What if a compartmentalized shadowy group is exploiting these myths, folklore of vampires, face peelers, and monsters to facilitate human trafficking and organ harvesting? These myths offer perfect camouflage. Villagers who disappear might be dismissed as myth-driven victims. Disturbing evidence can be buried under superstition. A mythical monster can instill terror, silence reporting, and make investigations nearly impossible. In more modern contexts, organized crime syndicates could be working globally using folklore as dark occult branding and cover. Part 4. Why we must talk about this. Calling it out is an act of courage. Many will discount these ideas, but revealing how myths can be weaponized helps protect vulnerable communities. And folklore isn't harmless. In certain contexts, it can be a tool of oppression, fear, and exploitation. If these stories are being used deliberately, we need to educate others, raise awareness, and encourage reporting and investigation. So, conclusion, a call to action. Folklore is powerful, that in the wrong hands, it's terrifyingly useful. Whether it's the vampires of the Philippines or the face peelers of Peru, we must not dismiss these tales. We must ask, what are they hiding? If you suspect trafficking or disappearances in remote or myth-shadowed communities, speak up. Spread awareness, because in a world that pretends everything is normal, myths can be masks for the worst horrors we cannot bear to acknowledge. And I also want to share that this isn't a myth. This was not myths. This was just playing on women, pregnant women in poverty. I once watched on YouTube, and please don't watch it. After you watch it, you'll never be the same. It's called The Devil Has Eyes. The YouTuber is Patrick Vegas, and he revealed back 2021 how innocent, poor European women were giving away their babies for trafficking, a particular type of trafficking beginning with S, or for organ donations. They were just seen as harvesting their organs. They were just seen as, they weren't seen as babies. And after seeing that, you cannot unsee, you cannot unhear that sort of thing. So I wanted to do this video to bring awareness that we cannot bury our heads in the sand. Organ harvesting is a real black market thing. And sometimes they do it under myths and legends. Every year, thousands of people go missing, especially young children. And the younger the child, the more, because I'm going to take a break here. Young children are used for a variety, not only organ harvesting, not only for sex trafficking, but also in dark occult practices, because blood, especially from innocents, is very highly prized. All right, I've said enough. Please don't bury your head in the sand. Get educated on this and spread. We've got to stop it. Thank you for watching. Take care of each other and yourselves. Love, light, and blessings. And just lastly, especially now that they're learning how to make organs in a lab, it's very, very horrific. Thanks again. Bye.